Listen to this place rock.
Quebec running out, provincial flag in hand. The Nova Scotia crowd bringing the noise, waving the flags high, including a vuvuzela. Bring the noise, it's all good to me. Quebec in the all blue, Nova Scotia the two-tone blue with the white uniforms. Nova Scotia moving from left to right in this one, Quebec from right to left as we get going. Multiple vuvuzelas. Let's hope they give them a show and they've got reason to blow those things.
Yeah, they've traveled pretty well here, Team Nova Scotia. Like you said, let's hope that they can make them make some noise.
Well, we've seen good action out of Nova Scotia throughout this tournament. Allison McLean has been a big weapon for them. Ronisha Willis-Glasgow as well. Deja Hooper-Dixon. I mean, everybody plays their role, but just a couple of the standouts. Over on Quebec, it's 4 and 6. Number 4, Naomi Lapp. Salome Lapp, number 6, have both been deadly throughout this. And Nova Scotia will have to be careful of both of them. Quebec to kick off, Nova Scotia to receive to start quarterfinal number 2 at the Canada Games. Ball is up in the air, and Nova Scotia will bring it down, and immediately tackled down to the turf is Stella Feeney. Nova Scotia looking for space around the wing. Nothing doing there for Willis-Glasgow. This time they'll try up the gut. Little bit of space, but Quebec gets back to it. Nova Scotia still there down, but they will protect the ball as Quebec gets back on side. Nova Scotia moving it well to the wing. Nova Scotia with a little daylight on the go. The defense won't catch her. And the horns come to life. Maggie Hellyer with the opening try inside 50 seconds.
Well, make some noise, Nova Scotia. What a start. The underdog in this game. Look at that shot of the fans right there. They're absolutely loving it. Let's have a look at this replay. It all starts with that beautiful passing from Nova Scotia and takeoff down that side, landing right here in St. John's, Newfoundland at the International Airport for a try. Well done to Team Nova Scotia, Maggie Hellyer.
The two-point conversion good as well, so Nova Scotia up 7-0 here in the early going on Team Quebec. A reminder, of course, we have French commentary for this match with Roger Surrett and Richard Provencher, if you prefer to watch the match in French.
You are okay? Hold that space.
On the sidelines, Quebec will throw it in.
Sorry, 5, please. Thank you. Okay, done.
3-2-1, players up. A good battle for it in the air as that ball's swatted down.
From it. Thank you.
Quebec has control. And here comes Lapp looking up the middle. Lapp with a little bit of speed as she shook off an arm trying to hold her back. Lapp is off to the races. Big jump in for a try for Team Quebec. Gusty's fired up, and we got points on both sides of the board.
Well, Gusty chilling here with the Nova Scotia fans, but Quebec rolling here. They're back into their old mojo. And that's
Great
Salome
run from
Lapp. The kick is good. Salome Lapp, like you said, an X factor for Quebec, and a stylish dive right through the uprights, and there's the smile.
Mary Lou Haynes adding the two-point convert for Quebec as we get ourselves a tie game. 7-7, 3 minutes gone here in the opening half.
Wow. Well, even after conceding a try, the Nova Scotia fans are still fired up.
Oh, they might be the underdog in this game. Quebec's the 2 seed, Nova Scotia the 3 here, but Nova Scotia totally believes they have a chance to win this thing. Get themselves into the medal round. Nova Scotia coming right at that Quebec line, trying to blast their way through. Still gaining yards, finally brought down. Nova Scotia protects the ball. And they look for space through the middle.
Yes.
Shakes off the... and in for an emphatic try, Allison McLean.
And you see the switch of direction. Nice heads-up play by Allison McLean to go through the middle of the uprights to set up the higher percentage conversion kick here. And there's Flagman. That's what we'll coin that guy as here. Still waving that flag loud and proud. Nova Scotia is rolling. Well, here it is right here. Look at that fake, and she's right up through the middle. Allison McLean switching up, going through those uprights, and another 7 points for Nova Scotia.
Great job to use the power to get going, as the defender had the jersey, but McLean able to shake it off. Quebec into the Nova Scotia wall, driving the ball carrier back. Great play by Galloway. Quebec looking for space. Nova Scotia, good tackle again. As this time it's Hooper Dixon bringing the ball carrier down. Out wide, good flick. Defenders hustling back for Team NS. Quebec looking for space. I think that hit, referee's going to say that hit was a little bit high. And Quebec won't waste any time getting things back going. Trying to charge through the middle. And pulled down again. Hooper Dixon right there every time. And it's Team Nova Scotia. And they're not wasting time either. Right back into the fray. Nova Scotia pitches out. Willis Glasgow looking for space out on the left side. She'll move it to McLean and then back to Willis Glasgow, who breaks a tackle. Willis Glasgow down the left wing. She's got time to pull it back into the middle and go right through the uprights for the try.
Oh my goodness. Everybody loves an underdog story. And number 4, Brownesha, Willis Glasgow, picking up a huge try. 2-point conversion is up and good. And let's have a look at this replay. Willis Glasgow taking off. There's a couple checks over her shoulder. And she knows she's in right about there.
That's the sort of thing that you love, looking back on that, being the person with the ball. When the replay comes up, you're the only person in the frame. Nova Scotia kicks off, up 21-7. Quebec will pull it in. And Quebec chooses to kick, sending it as that gets out of bounds around halfway.
It's bell's been touched. Quebec, that's your gap right there, thank you. Nova Scotia.
Players line up here on the throw. We're past 7 minutes here in the first half. Players up, ball up, off the fingertips. Still loose. 2 players converge on it. No idea who got it. It is Quebec now moving forward. Quebec on the wing. McLean with a good tackle. Ball pops loose. Nova Scotia will pick it up. Ball up in the air again. Nova Scotia to ground, still in control of the ball. Team Nova Scotia trying to drive through over half, but taken down.
No hands now.
Team Nova Scotia still with it as they get it out wide to the wing. Tries to cut back and dropped right at center. Referee's whistle.
Keep going, keep going.
Quebec, keep going, keep going.
One last gasp here, maybe.
Trying to find room through. Great tackle from Nova Scotia. DeRosier wrapping up the ball carrier's legs.
No.
Got to get onside, got to get onside. Quebec still going as we're past 8 minutes now.
Keep going, back up, Nova Scotia.
Here comes Quebec. There's a great first move. A good second as well. The stiff arm on the third didn't work, and Nova Scotia takes her down with a plethora. Quebec throwing it back, looking to put something on the board before halftime. Feeney trying to wrap up the ball carrier, but still pushing forward, now finally down. Quebec will pick it up, try to get in. Pitched out wide to Lapp. She's tied up and pulled down. Still there. Again, they'll try the corner. Quebec driving forward over the line. Is it a try, or did Nova Scotia keep it off the ground? They did!
And that's half.
What a defensive play as Quebec gets into the end zone with the ball, but they can't put it down for the try. And Nova Scotia continues to lead 2 scores, 21-7. Team Nova Scotia over Quebec. Let's catch our breath. We'll be right back. Second half on the way of the women's quarterfinal number 2. Of the afternoon, Nova Scotia against Quebec. My name is Matt Little, Seth Hyde alongside. Seth, I'm sure there's fans from Quebec here cheering. I can't hear them over the Nova Scotia crowd. I'm not sure I can hear you.
Oh, this is absolutely crazy, and we're right in the midst of the rowdy section up here, Matt.
Here comes Quebec. That pass went back a little bit too far. They'll fall on it along the turf and try to hold on to possession.
Release.
And Quebec will. Out wide left for Quebec. Wrapped up and brought to the ground.
She's got the...
Now turned over to Nova Scotia. And moving quickly forward was McLean. She is dropped down. Her teammates in there to help out.
She's not holding it.
Nova Scotia still there. A good spin to try to create some space. Looking to find an option. But brought to the ground. Picked up. A sprint forward. She's got it. Another try for Willis Glasgow.
Brownesha Willis Glasgow coming up huge for Nova Scotia. Her second try in a row and her second try of the game. She double dips here in this one. Conversion's good.
Thank you, Seth. Conversion good as we get another look. Quebec doing a good job holding things up until Willis Glasgow got it. There was just a slight hesitation, and that is all it takes for one of these teams to burn you. You might get away with these sort of things playing house league back home, but this is the Canada Games, and everybody came to play. Up in the air, Nova Scotia ball. As it bounces off, and Nova Scotia ends up recovering their own kick. Quebec has a player down behind the play here. So it's 7-on-6 for the moment. Nova Scotia trying to break loose. It's McLean looking for space. Lapp chasing her down. Great job to wrap her up.
Well done.
Good work down there. Quebec just trying to hold on here, down 28-7 in the second half. Not where you want to be, but they're still in striking distance. Both teams make a change. Number 8 coming in for both teams. That's Amy Gunn on for Nova Scotia.
Time's on.
And Alex Sandarin-Lay on for Quebec.
Say again? Oh, players. Thank you.
On the far side of the field as Quebec gets ready to throw this in. Nice one, perfectly done by Team Quebec
Side shoulder.
until the referee shut it down.
Just a scrum or a line out. There's no opportunity to go.
Nova
for it.
Scotia ball.
Scrum. Okay, scrum is here.
As the traveling Blue Nosers come to life again.
Here you go. So hook the scrum, please. Crouch.
Into the scrum.
Bind.
Nova Scotia will send the ball in now that they're set. And they dig it out. Nova Scotia Pitch out left. 1, 2, 3. Pulls it in. Looking for the referee. Yes.
Wow.
Maggie Hellier able to bring that one under control. It looked like it was going to get past her, but just a great job to be able to control that ball, hold on, and find the corner.
You'll get 30 seconds. Okay, go ahead.
Well, rather than analyzing, I figured I'd let you listen in to this Nova Scotia crowd.
Here's the pitch. And pulled it in from behind the body.
That's unbelievable.
Just over and in, despite being completely wrapped up by the Quebec defender.
What did Nova Scotia do when they went back to the residency, Matt?
Clearly, they've been eating their Wheaties.
They are a new team. Their last two games have been not that great for them, but they could wash that all away here with how they're playing right now.
Ball picked off by Quebec and then back to Nova Scotia. McLean's out wide again. And she's wrapped up and pulled down. Nova Scotia with it. Oh,
Got your feet, play on.
Quebec coming in hot, looking for it. Protecting the ball. Things getting physical out there. I know it's rugby, it always is, but maybe a little extra right in this moment. As Quebec fighting hard.
Holding.
Not where they thought they would be right now, down 33-7 with 2 minutes to play. As Quebec sends the ball forward into the Nova Scotia half. Nova Scotia will hustle back to pick it up. Hooper Dixon bringing it forward. And ball's knocked out, goes out of play. Substitution for Team Nova Scotia onto the pitch, number 11, Anya Culligan.
Okay, hold the gap. You stop.
Well, Nova Scotia just 2 minutes away from a semifinal
Are you the receiver?
in rugby
Are you the
sevens.
receiver or are you back there? Okay, back up, back up. Outside the 15, back up. Good.
Ball in, Quebec.
Stop, back
They'll
up.
give it the kick again, send it downfield, takes a funny hop. Nova Scotia will field it, and a good job by the Quebec
Back to your
defender,
feet, play on.
not letting her cut that corner. Nova Scotia up again. They'll pass back. This time around the corner. Does she have the gas? No. As Quebec catches up here late in the match, pulling down Amy Gunn. Nova Scotia will get it right back, however, and continue this relentless attack. McLean in the middle. Her pass picked off.
Side. Jerome, just tell me where the mark is. You happy there? Thank you.
Offside, Quebec. Nova Scotia will come forward again. Pitched out to
Patrick.
wide right. You got it, Seth.
Hat-trick for Brownesha Willis Glasgow. She's got 3. This is a game she will never forget.
Nova Scotia now up 38-7 here with 30 seconds left to play. The Nova Scotia crowd absolutely loving it.
Well, here it is right here after that offsides call.
Thank
It's
you.
a beeline for the end zone and a hat-trick for Brownesha Willis Glasgow.
So we've passed 7 minutes now here in the second half. Nova Scotia with a tiny kick.
Not 10.
Quebec to get to bring it back to center as they get going. One final rush for Team Quebec to just put something onto the board. One good move and then into that white wall. Quebec dishing off, but that ball bobbled. Nova Scotia able to pick it up.
And they want more points, I think.
McLean trying to do the corner again. She's got it.
They want more points, Matt.
Quebec in hot pursuit. but it's McLean in for the try.
Two hat tricks. Two hat tricks for Nova Scotia. There's Flagman on the screen once again. Nova Scotia have come to life at the right time.
That's all. Quarterfinal number 2 over. Team Nova Scotia survive in advance as we get our first upset of the quarters. Nova Scotia over Quebec by a score of 43-7 here in women's quarterfinal number 2. Women's quarterfinal number 3 coming up in mere moments. No